receive, may the Lord make you truly thankful.
Amen. Please, sir, may I have some more?
What?
Please, sir, may I have some more?
What?
Catch him,
Snatch him,
hold him,
scold him,
prounce him, pick him up and bounce him.
Wait, before we put the lad to task, may I be so curious as to ask his name? Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more.
Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more.
There's a dark, thin, winding stairway without any banister, which will push him up and feed him on cockroaches served in a canister. Oliver, what will he do when he's turned black and blue? He will rue the day somebody named him Oliver, never before has a boy wanted more.
Oliver, won't ask for more when he knows what's in store.
There's a snooty chimney, long overdue for a sweeping out, which will throw him down, and one day next year with the rats he'll be creeping out. Oliver, what will he do in his terrible stew? He will rue the day somebody named him
Collect his belongings and lock him up and bring him back to me when you've done. To bed, all of you!
Mark my words, Mrs. Corney, that boy was born to be hung. I've never been so shocked in all of my days.
Oh, hush, Mr. B. You've had quite a change in finesse. You might enjoy a little drop of something special.
What is it?
Why, it's something I'm obliged to keep a little of in the house to make the blessed infants' medicine when they ain't well. And I won't deceive you, Mr. B. It's gin!
Well, you are a humane woman, Mrs. Corney. It's nice to be appreciated, Mrs. Corney. These paupers in this parish, they don't appreciate me. I'm parochial, they are, ma'am. I'm parochial. We have given a matter of 20 loaves and a cheese and a half this very afternoon, and still the paupers is not contented.
Of course they're not. Why would they be contented?
Very sweet indeed, ma'am.
But we must get rid of this boy before he causes any more trouble. Oh, and if you hurry back, Mr. B, you might get a little bit more. And get a good price for him.
One boy for sale. He's going cheap. Only 7 guineas. That or thereabouts. Small boy liberal dinners. Stop him getting stout. If I should say he wasn't very greedy, I could not, I'd be telling you a tale. One boy for sale. Come take a peek. Have you ever seen as nice a boy for sale? Liberal terms, Mr. Strawberry. Liberal terms. £3, please.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was needing a boy.
Good. Then it is settled. 1 parochial apprentice and £3, please.
If you don't mind, cash upon liking, Mr. Bumble. Cash upon liking. Mrs. Sawberry,
What is it?
will you have the goodness to come here a moment, my beloved?
Well, what do you want? What is it? Oh, Mr. Bumble.
My dear, I've told Mr. Bumble that we may consider taking in this boy to help in the shop.
Dear me, he's very small.
Ah, yes, he is rather small. There's no denying it. But he'll grow, Mr. Strawberry. He'll grow.
I dare say he will, on our victuals and our drinks. They're a waste of time, these workhouse boys. They always cost more to keep than what they're worth. Still, you men always seem to think you know best.
I did want to ask your advice, dearest.
No, don't ask mine. Ask somebody else's. I'm nobody. Don't consult me.
But there's an expression of melancholy on his face which is very interesting. He would make a delightful coffin follower. I don't mean a regular coffin follower to attend the grown-ups, but only for the children's practice. It would be very novel to have a follower in proportion, my sweet.
Yes, it's a possibility. Very well then. Boy, what's your name?
Oliver Twist.
A singular name.
Aye, ma'am, and one of my own choosing.
Yours, Mr. Bumble.
Indeed, ma'am. We name our fondlings in alphabetical order. The last was a S. Swabble, I named him. This was a T. Twist, I named him.
Very well then. Oliver Twist. Do you think you could look like that gentleman up there?
Maybe. Perhaps if I had a tall hat. Never mind about tall hats.
No. The boy's quite right. These things must be done proper and correct. Get the boy a tall hat. Stand underneath the picture, boy.
Delightful.
Very becoming.
Yes. For once, Henry, you might have a decent idea. Now, can you keep that expression for a long time, with the crowd watching you?
Yes, ma'am. I think so.
Very well then. That's your job. Junior coffin follower. Have you eaten?
No, ma'am. Not
Charlotte!
What is it?
Bring up some of them cold bits we put out for the dog. It hasn't been in all day, so it can go without him. I dare say the boy isn't too dainty to eat him. Are you, boy? Charlotte, this is the new boy. Give them to him.
That's all there is.
Charlotte, don't just stand there. Open the blinds. Henry, go to bed.
A superb effect the more I come to think about it. Perhaps a follower in proportion.
Have you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. The dog's gotta have it next. Now then, Oliver Twist, your bed's under the counter. You don't mind sleeping among coffins, I suppose? But it doesn't much matter whether you do or don't. You cannot sleep anywhere else. know the sweet hello that's meant for only me. Who can say where she may hide? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love? Who can say where she may hide? Must I travel far and wide till I am beside the someone who I can mean something to? Where is love?
Charlotte, open the door, will you? Charlotte, open the door.
I will directly, sir.
Are you the new boy?
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
13, sir.
Then I'll whoop you on when I get in. You just see if I don't, you little workhouse brat.
Did you knock, sir?
I kicked.
Did you want a coffin, sir?
No, but you'll be wanting one before very long if you start cheeking your superiors. You don't know who I am, I suppose, workhouse?
No, sir. I can't say as I do.
I'm Mr. Noah Claypool, and you're under me. So open up the blinds, you young idle scallywag.
I saved a nice little piece of bacon for you for Master's breakfast. Oliver, pull up a chair for Mr. Noah and bacon bits and eat them over in the corner and make haste because I want you to mind the shop later. Do you hear?
Do you hear, workhouse?
Here's your bacon, Noah.
Nice and greasy, just how I like it. What are you staring at, workhouse?
Lord, Noah, let the boy alone.
Let him alone? I'm giving the boy a change, you silly thing. Everyone's left him alone. His father left him alone. His mother left him alone. They've all left him alone, except dear old, kind old Noah.
I better go. Something's burning.
Workhouse, how's your mother?
You leave my mother out of it. She's dead.
What did she die of? Shortage of breath?
She's just dead. She died of a broken heart.
Well, told right for Larry. What's that you sniveling now, workhouse?
You'd better not say anything more, see?
Better not say anything more, see? The cheek of it. The workhouse cheek of it. My mother says she was nice when she was. But you know, workhouse, it can't be helped now and you couldn't yet help it then. I'm sorry for it. I'm sure we all are. I pity it very much. But you must know, workhouse, your mother was a regular ride-down burden.
What did you say?
A regular ride-down burden. And it's a good thing she died when she did. Or she'd have been transported or hung from a gibbet, as like as not. Help! Charlotte! Mrs. This and you boys murdering me! Help!
Oh, you ungrateful, murderous little villain.
Quick, put him in here. Noah, run and get help. Charlotte, water, quick. Oh, Charlotte, we could have all been murdered in our beds. Water. Oh, I wanted a drink, you stupid girl. Oh, Charlotte, what is to become of us?
I found the beetle!
Oh, Mr. Bumble.
Where is this audacious young savage?
He's in here.
Oliver?
You let me out of here.
know this voice? Oliver?
Yes, I do.
And ain't you afraid of it, Oliver? Ain't you trembling while I speak?
No, I'm not. The boy must be mad. No one in his senses could venture to you like that.
It's not madness, ma'am. It's meat.
What?
Meat, ma'am. Meat. You've overfed the boy and raised an artificial soul and spirit in the boy unbecoming of his station in life.
Dear, dear, this is what comes of being overgenerous.
If you'd have kept the boy in grown, ma'am, this never would have happened.
Oh, Henry, you could have never believed what that boy has been up to. We had to lock him up.
Help! Help!
Who's in there? That coffin should not have been occupied till tomorrow. It's reserved for a very important client.
You've been drinking.
What's the explanation, young scallywag?
He called my mother names.
Well, and what if he did, you little ungrateful wretch? She probably deserved what was said, and worse.
No, she didn't.
She did.
It's a lie. He's gone.
Who's gone?
Oliver, he's run off.
3 pounds of mine. Run off. After him.
Staring at? Ain't you never seen a toff?
No, never.
That's all right. Don't you worry about it. Are you hungry?
Yes, starving.
Yeah. You tired?
Yes, I've been walking 7 days.
7 days? Running away from the beak? Yeah, you must be.
The what?
Now don't say you don't know what a beak is, me flash mate.
A beak's a bird's mouth.
Me eyes. Ow green. A beak's a magistrate for your information. Who you running away from then? You old man?
No, I'm an orphan. I've come to London to make my fortune.
Oh, you have ya?
Yes.
You got any lodgings?
No,
Money?
not a farthing. Do you live in London?
When I'm at home. I suppose you want some place to sleep tonight, don't ya? Are you accommodated?
No, I don't think so.
Then accommodated you shall be, me young mate. There's a certain place, and I know a respectable gentleman as lives there. Will give you lodgings for nothing, and never ask for the change. That is, if another gentleman he knows introduces you. And does he know me? Oh, I should say he does. Not half he don't in some.
Who's this respectable gentleman then? Is he a charity gentleman?
Well, not exactly. I wouldn't exactly say that. On account of I happen to be a particular favourite of Mr. Fagin. That's his name, Mr. Fagin. By the way, if I'm introducing you to Fagin, I better know who you are, me old China.
My name's Oliver, Oliver Twist.
And my name's Jack Dawkins, but better known amongst me more intimate friends as the Artful Dodger.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dawkins.
Come to think of it, I ain't got no intimate friends. Still, what's the difference? You're coming with me.
Are you sure Mr. Fagin wouldn't mind?
Mind? Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share. If it's a chance to be, we should see some harder days. Empty larger days, one rouse. Always a chance to meet somebody to foot the bill. Then the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can say, consider yourself one of us. Consider yourself unknown. Consider yourself one of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares? Whatever we got, we share. If it's a chance to be, we should see some harder days. Empty larger days, why grouse? Always a chance to meet somebody to foot the bill. And then the drinks are on the house. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration, we can stay. Consider yourself one of us. Fagin! Fagin!
What?
I brought a new friend to see ya. Oliver Twist.
Ah, I hope I shall have the honor of your intimate acquaintance. We're very glad to see you, Oliver. Very. Aren't we, my dears?
Yeah! Mr. Twist has come to London to make his fortune.
Ah, so you've come to London to seek your fortune, have you? We must see what we can do to help you. Are you hungry?
Yes, starving.
Would you like a sausage? Charlie!
What?
Take off the sausages. Dodger!
Yeah?
Drop a chair near the fire for Oliver.
Ew, these sausages are moldy.
Shut up! And drink your gin. Ah, you're staring at the pocket handkerchiefs. There are quite a few of them, ain't there? We've just hung them out, ready for the wash. The wash. That's all, Oliver. That's all.
Is this the laundry then, Star?
Well, not exactly, my boy. I suppose the laundry would be a very nice thing indeed, but our line of business pays a little better. Don't it, boys?
Yeah, not off.
You see, Oliver, in this life, one thing counts. In the bag's large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You've got to pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Large amounts don't grow on trees. You got to pick a pocket or two.
Let's show Oliver how it's done, my dears. Why should we break our backs stupidly paying tax? Better get some untaxed income. Pick a pocket or two. Gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Why should we all break our backs? You have to pick a pocket or two.
Robin Hood, what a crook, gave away all he took. Charity's fine, subscribe to mine, get out and pick a pocket or two. Gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Robin Hood was far too good. He had to pick a pocket or two.
Take a tip from Big Sykes, he can whip all he likes. I recall he started small, he had to pick a pocket or two. Got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
We can be like old Bill Sykes if we pick a pocket or two.
Dear old gent passing by, something nice takes his eye. Everything's clear, attack the rear, get in a pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two, boys. Got to pick a pocket or two.
Here, attack the rear. You got to pick a pocket or two.
When I see someone rich, both my thumbs start to itch. Only to find some peace of mind, I have to pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Just to find some peace of mind,
We have to pick a pocket or two. Hey! Put them all back in. I said all of them. Come here. What a crook. I hope you've all been hard at work today, my dears.
Yeah, hard as nails.
What have you got for me? Dodger?
Couple of wallets,
Well lined, I hope.
only the best.
And not as heavy as they might be, but very nicely made. Ingenious workman, ain't he, Oliver?
Did he make this himself? Yeah, with his own little hands.
You be quiet, Charlie. And what have you got for me, my dear?
Pocket handkerchiefs, very embroidery pattern.
Well, the very good ones. Very. Yellow and green. You haven't embroidered the initials too well, though, Charlie. HRH. So they'll have to be picked out with a needle, won't they? You'll need to learn to do that too, Oliver. And you'll have to learn to make like the wallets like the Dodger here. You'd like that, wouldn't you, my dear?
Yes, Mr. Fagin, if you teach me.
Certainly, my boy, certainly. No fee. Just do everything you see Dodger and Charlie do. Make them your models, especially Dodger. He's going to be a right little Bill Sykes.
Who's Bill Sykes, Mr. Fagin?
All in good time, my dear, all in good time. Now then, Oliver, tell me, can you see my silk handkerchief protruding from my pockets?
Yes, Mr. Fagin.
See if you can take it from me without my noticing, like you saw the others do. You can do that, can't you, my dear?
Yes.
Rum tum tum, rum tum tum, rum tum tum, dee rum tum, skiddy dee da da. Better pick a pocket or two. Got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Is it gone?
Yes, Mr. Fagin. It's in my hand.
I don't believe it. You're a clever boy. I never saw a sharper lad. Here's a shilling for you. I have to go to the bank now. Bedtime, all of you.
Where shall I sleep, Mr. Fagin?
Here, my dear, by the wall. Would you like a nightcap?
Yes, Mr. Fagin.
We're out of cocoa. Have a drop of gin. All right, settle down. Dodger, take your hat off in bed. Where's your manners? Yeah, Oliver, you're quite a little gentleman now. You've got a home, you've got a profession, and a shilling on credits. If you go on this way, you'll be the greatest man of all time. You've got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Oh, Bill! Perfect timing as usual. So, what do we have today? Ooh, lovely Bill. Oh, wonderful. Another one of these, we'd have a pair. What can I say? Oh, Bill, This is all so sudden. I shall have to go and think it over. Cash, Bill? Keep cash around here. With all these little thieves about, I wouldn't dare. Besides, I've got to price the stuff first. All proper and correct. Till tomorrow, Bill. Usual place. 3 cripples. That's a promise. It's a promise, Bill. It's a promise. Promise? Come on out, my son. Just for me. Just for Fagin. Go on then, my beauty. Go and join your little friends and play together. You're for my old age. My pension. Old age pension. No, you can't take it. It's mine. It was Bill Sykes. Bill Sykes stole it all. Don't you see, Your Honor? I was going to give it away. It was for the poor. The poor, I tell you.
Mr. Fagin?
No, let me speak. I demand to be heard. Don't you see, Your Honor? I was going to give it away. It was for all the little orphans in this world. Like this one here. Why awake? Why do you see? Quick, speak.
Nothing.
Were you awake a quarter of an hour ago?
No.
10 minutes ago?
Not that I'm sure of.
Be sure.
I'm sure.
All right then. If you're sure, I'm sure. Of course I knew all along, my dear. I only tried to frighten you. Did you see any of those pretty things?
Yes.
They're mine, Oliver. My private property. It's all I've got to live on in my old age. It's a terrible thing, Oliver. Old age.
Could I get up now, sir?
Certainly, my boy. There's a bucket of water over there. You can have a wash.
But I had a wash yesterday.
Well, today is your birthday. Wash!
Come on, Bet.
Nancy! Wake up, boys. The ladies are here.
Cool. I'll get you. We'll have less of that if you don't mind. Where's the gin, Fagin?
All in moderation, my dear. All in moderation. Too much gin can be a dangerous thing for a pure young girl.
And what's wrong with a bit of danger then, Mr. Fagin? After all, it's the only bit of excitement we have, and who would deny that small pleasure? Small pleasures, who would deny us these? Gin, toddies, limes, measures, no skipping if you please. I rough it, I love it, life is a game of chance. I never tire of it, leading this merry dance. If you don't mind having to go without things, it's a fine life. Though it ain't all jolly and pleasure outings, it's a fine life. When you've got someone to love, you forget your cares and strife. Let the prudes look down and let the worldwide fantasy, it's a fine, fine life. Don't have to sin to read. We wander through London, who knows what we may find. There's pockets left undone, on many are behind. If you don't mind taking as it
want future. We've got our bed and board. If you don't mind having to deal with Fagin, it's a fine life. Though diseased rats started to bring the plague in, it's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
Though the grass is green and dense on the right side of the fence, but we take good care of it and we get our share of it and we don't repent. If you don't mind having to like or lump it, it's a fine life. Though there's no tea, sleeping or eating crumpets, it's a fine life.
It's a fine life.
Not for me, the happy home, happy husband, happy wife. Though it sometimes touches me, for the likes of such as me, mine's a fine, fine life.
Ia, who's this then, Fagin?
Oh, ladies! I forgot. You must meet our new lodger, Mr. Oliver Twist, Esquire.
Charmed.
Oh yes, we're all ladies and gentlemen here. We're all quality.
Don't you take no notice of him, Oliver. Just 'cause you've got manners and they ain't. You wouldn't know quality if you saw it. None of ya. You know the way them quality gentlemen treats their ladies?
Of course I have.
Go on then, Nancy. Give us a free show.
How's it go then, Dodger? Is it all about bowing and that's all fun?
Now don't let your petticoats dangle in the mud, my darling.
And I'll go last.
No, I'll go last.
No, I'll go last.
I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you, mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smile. Everywhere I'd see.
Would you climb my hill?
Anything.
We're a daffodil.
Anything.
Leave me all your will.
Anything.
Even bite my bill.
What fisticuffs? I'd risk everything for one kiss. Everything, yes I do. Anything for you.
You do everything you saw Dodger do and I'll hug you with the words. I do anything.
I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you, mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smile. Everywhere I'd see. Anything. And back again, I'd risk everything for one kiss. Everything, yes I do. Anything
Would you roll a shop?
Anything.
Would you risk the drop?
Anything.
Till your eyes go pop?
Anything.
And then you come down plump?
Hang everything we risk, life and limb to keep you in the swim. Yes, we do anything for you.
All right then, lads. The first thing you can do for me is get to work. That's rich pickings on them streets. time. Don't worry about that. Nancy, hadn't you better get back before Bill wakes up?
Yeah, you're right. Listen here, you lot, and especially Oliver. Don't get hung. Ta-ta, you lot.
Bye, Nancy. Bye, Beth.
Oliver, you can go as Dodger. You have to begin somewhere, and believe me, you couldn't make a final start. And don't worry, I'll be waiting for you here when you get back.
Line up.
Line up!
Single file.
Single file!
Left.
Left!
Right. Aye,
You can go back soon. You can go while you're working. This place I'm pacing round until you're home. Safe and sound, fairly well, but be back soon. Who can tell what day just lurking? Ain't that a lovely tune? Be back soon.
How could we forget? How could we let our dear old Fagin worry? We love him, so we'll come back in such a great big hurry. It's we that pays the piper. It's us that price is due. So long, pretty love him, victory. We'll be back soon.
You can go, but be back soon. You can go, but be back plenty. Of pocket handkerchiefs, and you should be clever thieves. We'll be quick and be back soon. There's a sixpence here for 20. Ain't that a lovely tune? Be back soon.
Our pockets hold a watch of gold that chimes upon the hour. The crown jewels from the tower. We know the bowstring runners. But they were nervous too. So long, farewell, pip pip cheerio. We'll be back soon.
Cheerio, but be back soon. I don't know, somehow I'll miss you. I love you, that's why I say cheerio. And I goodbye, don't be long, I'll be back soon. Give me one long last look, bless you. Ain't that a lovely tune? Be back soon.
Once disappear, we'll be back here today, perhaps tomorrow. It's
It's sad but true that parting is such sweet sorrow.
and when we're in the distance, we'll hear this whisper too. So long, farewell, pip pip cheerio. We'll be back soon.
Case closed. Take it home.
Bill. A new boy. Went out on his first job today is Dodger. I'm afraid that he might say something which will get us into trouble.
That's very likely. You're blown upon, Fagin.
And I'm afraid, you see, that if the game was up with us, it might be up with a good many more. And it might turn around the worst for you. They were for me, my dear.
Why, you owed. Someone must find out what's been done or said. If he hasn't talked yet, there might be a chance we'll get him back. We'll nab him the moment he steps out of that house. Now, who's gonna go?
I suppose it will have to be me, Van.
You shut your trap, Dodger. You've caused enough trouble. It's got to be done quiet. We don't want any fuss. The very thing! Nancy, my dear, you're so good with the boy.
I'm not going, Fagin.
And just what do you mean by that remark?
What I say, Bill, I'm not going. Why can't you leave the boy alone? Where he is, he won't do you no harm.
Now you go, Air, my girl, unless you want to feel my hands on your throat.
Nancy, my dear, if he talked, think of what would happen to us. Think of what would happen to Bill. It'd be the gallows for him, Nancy, the gallows. You wouldn't let that happen, would you, my dear? Not to Bill, not to your Bill.
She'll go, Fagin.
No, she won't, Fagin.
Yes, she will, Fagin.
Go home, Bet. There's a good girl. Well, I guess I'll do it as long as he needs me.
Are you feeling better, dear?
Yes, ma'am. I am feeling rather better.
I think you'll find a great improvement in the boy.
That, sir, is for me to decide.
Thank you, Mrs. Bedouin.
Mr. Brownlow, may I stay here always?
If you wish, dear boy, if you wish. Now, here's the doctor come to see you.
Well, he is certainly looking better. But you're not sleeping well, are you?
Yes, sir. I sleep very well, sir.
Ah, bad dreams though. I have no doubt. Nightmares, huh?
No, sir. I don't have dreams.
Thought so, but you are hungry, aren't you?
No, sir.
No, not hungry? Not thirsty, are you? If that boy is thirsty, I'll eat my head. Are you?
No, sir. Yes, sir. I am rather thirsty.
Just as I expected. It's very natural he should be thirsty. You may give him a little tea.
Certainly, Doctor.
You'll be glad to be up again, Oliver.
May I get up now, sir?
Say, I think you may. Take a little fresh air. Don't keep him too warm, Mrs. Bedouin, but be careful that you don't let him too be cold.
Thank you, Doctor.
Do I wear these?
Well, you can't wear your old ones, that's for certain. They've gone in the furnace. Hurry now.
He's a fine-looking boy, don't you think, Grimwig?
I only know two sorts of boys. Mealy boys and bee-faced boys.
And which is Oliver?
Mealy? Where does he come from?
You know, I haven't the faintest idea. He was arrested for stealing my pocket handkerchief, and when the shopkeeper told us what really happened, he was released by the magistrate, and I brought him here to make what amends I could. But I must confess, I find myself strangely attached to the child.
He's deceiving you, my good friend. What of that? Fevers are not peculiar to good people, are they? He stole your pocket handkerchief, didn't he? Then you stole some more, sir. What do you know of him? Nothing.
No, only that he's an orphan. And yet, it's strange. There's something in that boy's face. I seem to have seen him somewhere a long time ago.
Stuff and nonsense. You're imagining things.
There's someone to see you, sir.
Hey, wait a moment. Oh, really? 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 And I particularly wish some books to be returned today.
Why not send Oliver with them?
Yes, do let me take them for you, please, sir.
Oh, if you wish. Now, I will tell you what I want you to do. You will give Mr. Jessop these books and say you've come to pay the £4.10 that I owe him. Here's £5. No need to rush, but I shall expect you back in 10 minutes. It's just down the road.
She's a very pretty lady, isn't she, sir?
Yes, it's a portrait of my daughter Agnes.
I'll take the books then, sir.
Ha! You don't really expect him to come back, do you? With a new suit of clothes on his back and a £5 note in his pocket. My dear Mr. Brownlow, if he does, I'll eat my head.
Don't you see an extraordinary resemblance between Oliver and my daughter Agnes?
Can't say I do.
Well, in 10 minutes' time, Grimwig, when the boy returns, I think you will.
Yes, Mr. Brownlow, 10 minutes.
So you've come home again. Have you, Oliver, my dear?
Cool. Look at his tongues, Fagin.
Delighted to see you looking so well, my dear. The Artful Dodger won't give you another suit, for fear you should spoil that Sunday one. What, did you write and say you were coming? We'd have got something warm for supper.
Cool. Look at this, Fagin.
Hello? What's that? That's mine, Fagin.
No, Bill, mine, dear, mine. You can have the books.
You can't have the books. All the
I need. They belong to Mr. Brownlow. And if he finds out you have them, he'll be down here after you.
So we'll be down here, will he?
Leave him alone, Bill.
That remains. If you told him anything out of place, what did you tell him about us?
Nothing.
That remains. If you've told him anything out of place, I'll scoundrel that's fake. That's we just told him everything.
I've told him nothing.
Hit me, will ya?
Leave him alone, Bill.
Stand off me or I'll split your head open.
Go on then, kill me. You'll have to before I let you lay a hand on that.
All right. We've got him back. What's the matter with you people?
She's gone mad, I think, Fagin.
No, she hasn't, Fagin. Don't think it.
Keep quiet, will ya? Of this violence.
Married. And 2 weeks ago, tomorrow it was done. It seems an age. I sold myself for 6 teaspoons, a pair of sugar tongs, a milk pot with a small quantity of second-hand furniture. I went very reasonable. Cheap. Dirty cheap.
Cheap? You would have been dear at any price and dear enough. I paid for you, and Lord above knows that. Are you going to sit here, snoring, all day?
I am going to sit here as long as I think proper, madame. And although I was not snoring, I shall snore, gape, sneeze, laugh or cry as a humour strikes me, such as being my prerogative.
Your prerogative?
I said the word, ma'am. The prerogative of a man is to command.
Oh, well, what's the prerogative of a woman in the name of goodness?
To obey. Your late husband should have taught you that. Then perhaps he might have still been alive today. I wish he was. The poor man.
Oh, you hard-hearted brute. Shut up, you old fool. Well, aren't you going? Unless you want me to do something desperate.
Certainly, my dear. I had no intention of staying.
Oh, sorry, Mom. She has something to tell you, and she's not got long, and she'll never die quiet until you say.
You must come in. Yes, what is it?
Turn her away.
It's Sal, it's your old friend.
Go on, get out of it. Well, what is it?
Now, listen to me. In this very workhouse, I once nursed a pretty young creature that I brought in from the cold, with her feet cut and bruised from walking. She gave birth to a boy and died. Now, let me think. What was the year again?
Never mind the year. What about her?
I robbed her. I robbed her, so I did. Only thing she had of any worth. It was round her neck and it was gold.
Gold? Go on. What about it?
This is it. The locket. She charged me to keep it safe and trusted me. It's my belief she came from a rich family.
Yes. The boy's name?
They called him,
Yes.
Oliver. The gold I stole was...
Oh. We must find this boy.
I have come in to answer to your advertisement. Bumble is my name, sir. Beadle of the workhouse, where the boy is cared for, from when he was apprenticed to an undertaker, where he ran away from.
I understand you bring information regarding the boy Oliver Twist.
this?
This locket was given by the lad's dying mother to my dear wife just before she passed away. The lad's dying mother, that is, not my dear wife.
You say, when the boy left your workhouse, he went to an undertaker's?
Yes, Mr. Sawbury took Oliver from us for £3.
You mean to say you sold him like an animal?
Well, it was Mrs. Bumble who authorized the sale.
Oh! How dare you say that, sir?
Indeed it will. Consider yourself well off besides. And your behavior, madam, was shameful. Here, £10. Take it and consider yourself fortunate that you don't find yourselves in the hands of the law. Your behavior, madam, shameful. Leave my house.
How dare you speak to me like that?
Mrs. Bedouin, show these ghastly people out.
I know the way out, thank you very much.
I hope that this little unfortunate circumstance will not deprive me of my parochial office.
Indeed it will. Consider yourself well off besides. For the law supposes that you were present on the occasion when the child was sold. You are the more guilty of the two.
If the law supposes that, then the law is on us. If the law's I was a bachelor, the worst I wish the law is that its eye be opened by experience. By experience!
Mrs. Bedouin, take a look at this miniature. Can you see who it is?
Why, it's your daughter, Miss Agnes, sir.
She must have found her way to the workhouse and had the child there.
If only she told us.
Who is it?
There's a young woman inquiring for you, sir.
Does she have news of Oliver?
Yes. He was dragged off the day he sent him out with the books. It was me and someone else.
Who is this other person you speak of?
No, I can't. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't you want to help the boy?
I do want to help, but...
Where can I find him?
I can bring him to you, but not here. It's too far.
Where then?
The bridge. London Bridge. Tonight at midnight. You've got to come alone. Promise you'll come on your own. You don't believe me, do you? But if you want Oliver back, you've got to believe me.
Who is this other man you speak of? Perhaps we can...
No, I can't. He'll kill me as it is if he finds out where I've been.
But a man who might kill you?
No, but I'm his and he's mine. I've got to go back. I want to go back.
I think I understand, my dear.
Now you stay here, Oliver, and I'll go look for Mr. Randall. There's a good boy. No, Bill! Don't take him back there! Leave him alone!
Give me away, will ya?
No, not you! Never you, Bill!
Get away from me, woman!
No, not you, Bill! Never you!
Get away from me!
God! Help me, please!
Close your damn eyes!
Oh my God! Help!
What happened?
There's been a murder!
Did you know this woman? It's Nancy! Bill Sykes has killed Nancy! I came here to meet this poor creature, and as I crossed the bridge, I saw someone running in the other direction. What did he look like? He was a broad-shouldered, heavily built man. Anything else? He wore a black coat and carried a heavy cudgel. It's Bill Sykes. Bill Sykes murdered Nancy.
Fagin! The game's up.
No, you couldn't have. Out, boys, out!
What do we do?
Live up to your name, dodge your bounce!
Who do you think you are, laying your hands on a respectable gentleman at this early hour in the morning? Shame on ya!
Stand back or I'll kill the boy. Give me the rope, boy, the rope.
Oliver, get down here, my boy.
Thank God you're okay, dear. May I stay with you? Let's go home. I have some exciting news.